Good morning.
Welcome back to another vlog.
Do you think people are gonna start coming back because TikTok's gonna be gone? Or do you think people still hate me, regardless?
You think TikTok's really gonna be gone? Who knows?
Well, it's not gone, but...
Apparently they already took off TikTok Shop in the States.
What about monetization?
I don't know about that. All I saw was one video of a guy saying that his TikTok Shop thing was gone. And I'm like, I didn't even know that was ever there because we don't have that. And apparently Donald Trump is gonna look into it when he's president, but who knows? But anyway, good morning. Oh, and good morning. Today, I think we're gonna go to a store for Lavender to get her more clothes because...
No, more toys.
Me both.
She needs more clothes?
She definitely needs more clothes. She's growing out of everything. The other day, we put her in her sleeper, onesie, whatever, and it's pretty tight. So we cut off the feet of it so she could have some room because it fits her everywhere else. It's fine. It just gets tighter on the legs and feet. But she definitely needs more clothes. She's growing out of them. We have a decent amount of 6 to 9 month stuff, but she's like, some of them are, I don't really understand sizes sometimes because we'll do like 6 to 9 months. But at like 7 months, she's already growing out of them, and it's a little strange. And she's super normal size. She's not like an abundantly big baby. So, I don't know. But we're gonna go get her some more toys, get her some more clothes. And it snowed the last 2 days, so it looks really nice outside. And that's pretty much what's on the agenda for today, I think. We'll see.
For dinner today, we're making one of the easiest things ever because I don't feel like cooking. And it's one of Josh's favorite. He picked it. So I am using, you need a pack of frozen meatballs, any ones that you want. I'm using Angus beef meatballs only because they're the only ones that said gluten-free. The cheaper ones don't say gluten-free, or else I would have used like the Great Value ones or something. And then you need your favorite barbecue sauce. We use Sweet Baby Ray's. And a jar of jelly. So this is a leftover one that we have, and this is a leftover Sweet Baby Ray's. And you literally put these meatballs in, frozen. They're also known as baby shower meatballs, I think people call them. There's a bunch of names for them. They're the typical meatballs, and we like to eat it over rice and green onions. So then you put in a bunch of barbecue sauce. If you don't have barbecue sauce, you can make your own with ketchup, brown sugar, vinegar, and onion powder and garlic powder. Can this come out? No. Okay, what the heck? I'm gonna leave this upside down. This is great for the days where you don't have much time to make dinner. You can serve it over mashed potatoes. You can serve it over rice. We like it over rice. We eat a lot of rice in this house. But over mashed potatoes would be really good. Or honestly, by itself with like a salad would be really good. It needs to be grape jelly, which we don't really use for literally anything else. I don't like store-bought jelly. I like to make blueberry jam, but we have it for this recipe. And then I like to add spices and pepper. I like to add onion powder, garlic powder, because it just feels wrong not adding anything, but you really don't have to. Okay, and then you mix it around, and then I'll show you what it looks like. It looks gross, but I swear it's so good. And it's so easy, and it's Josh's honestly, Josh loves this meal.
Yeah.
One time we made it, and I told him to put it in the fridge, and he forgot, and so he wasted the entire thing. He was actually really upset. So you kind of want to do the same ratio of jelly to barbecue sauce. Start with a little bit because once the meatball releases juices, it will make it more thin. And obviously you can add more if you need to. Yeah. This is so good for like if you have guests or you need to bring something to a get together because it's so easy. Like I'm done. That literally I've been recording for 4 minutes. So it looks like this. You put the lid on and you can either cook it on high or low. At this point, you're really just warming it up. So I'm doing low and I'll let you know how it goes. So we're about to leave. My Nana bought this for me for Christmas. It is so cute and warm and cozy. So we're about to leave. Lavender is in her screaming phase. All she does is scream all day, but in a happy way. She doesn't know how to control her volume of her voice. She's like, it's really cute. For lunch we have, what are they, harvest snaps?
Something like that.
Chicken barbecue or something. They look gross.
They are not gross.
Try it with
No, good idea.
hummus, snap peas,
These are so good.
cucumber, cheese. All right, so I just shook this. That's why there's bubbles in it. I swear it's not rotten. I just shook it. So my mother-in-law picked me up some Claussen pickles when she went over to Detroit. And I accidentally ordered 2 things of baby cucumbers for my Walmart pickup. And I was like, what am I gonna do with 2 bags? So when this was empty, I decided to drop some cucumbers in here, and oh my gosh, they taste the exact same. They literally taste like Claussen. So If you ever want to reuse your pickle brine, you can put anything in here. You don't throw it out. First of all, you can marinate chicken in it, which is very yummy. But you can also add carrots, you can add cucumbers, asparagus in here, and leave it in the fridge for a couple days. It is so good. Aw, best buds. Everyone's playing on the play mat. This is one of her favorite toys. She gags herself on it though, so she doesn't anymore, but she used to. Oh, come on. Oh, you fell. Crawl, Bushy, crawl. Crawl, bubbles. No. Your cheeks are red. Are you teething? Okay. See, she can turn and do everything but actually crawl. Okay, that tongue face is her new favorite thing. Lavender, 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 lavender.
Lavender, lavender.
Why are you purposely ignoring me?
Look at mama.
Lavender. Say mama. Say dada.
Oh, yay.
So, Lavender has been consistently saying dada for like a month now.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
But she still has yet to say mama. I want to know when your kid said mama. She's 7.5 months right now. Hi.
I mean, yeah, she's just saying dada without.
But still, I want to know.
Correlating,
I
but-
want her to just say mama, mama, even if it's not correlating.
Yeah.
She also has her 2 front teethies, the bottom ones. And she's going through a phase where she doesn't want to be held by, well, that's her new face. She's been making that little tongue face for like 2 days now.
Yeah.
But she's going through a phase where like I tried to hand her off to my mom and she just cried the whole time.
It's not a face.
So then I tried to hand her off to my friend Olivia, cried the whole time. And then I tried to hand her off to my sister-in-law, Olivia, and she cried the whole time.
Yeah, so
When do they grow out of that? Okay, honey. She's also very close to crawling. I want to know when your little one's crawled for the first time. She's doing all the signs. She's like doing the rocking, the pivoting, the sundialing.
The sundial.
Where she goes in a circle.
Oh, I thought that was 360.
Basically, yeah, when she goes in a 360. She can also scoot backwards. Yeah. He's like, I can crawl.
Yeah, he's like, watch this. He just army crawled to me. That's so cute.
So she can do everything except actually take a step. She can crawl backwards. It's not crawling though, it's more of like a scoot backwards.
Called moon crawling.
Moon crawling? By the way, guys, I can do a better moonwalk than Josh can.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll get you a plaque to hang on the wall, you loser.
You're a loser. Come on, Bougie. You're silly. Okay. Today for like 35 minutes, she was just screaming. She's like, ah, ah. Okay, honey. So we went to Once Upon a Child today to get her some toys because I feel like she's bored with the toys she has. So I got her this musical rhymes book. Obviously, I'm gonna have to wipe it down with soap and water, which I haven't yet, so she's not gonna play with it yet. But when it's on, it makes sound. I'm not gonna do it because I'm scared it's gonna be copyrighted or something. And then we also got this, which you talk to it and then it records you and then it sings it. So I could say her name and it would sing it. It's really cool. And then we got this, which I feel like is good for her hand-eye coordination or fine motor skills. There's like these little, what are these called? I don't know, wood things, wood pegs, and you take this hammer and then you hammer it down like a nail. So those are the 3 things we got, and they were $5 each. So I still have to wash them, so she's not gonna play with them right now, but no, Kappa. This is what the meatballs are looking like. Actually, they look really disgusting in here, but I promise you they're really good, and I just steamed up the camera. So right now, as you can see, the sauce is very liquidy, obviously, because it's really hot. So I would turn off the crock pot completely about an hour before you're ready to eat. I know it seems crazy, but you want that sauce to cool off and thicken up so it's more of like a sauce consistency instead of a liquid consistency, right? And so that they stick to the meatballs. So yeah, this is what it looks like. It's so good. Like I said, turn it off an hour before you serve it to get it. First of all, it's really hot, so it's too hot to eat. But again, to thicken up the sauce. And then if it doesn't thicken up, you can always add a little cornstarch slurry, but I don't really find that necessary as long as you let it cool off because the jam and the sugar and the barbecue sauce makes it thick. So I'm just gonna unplug it and let this sit until we're ready to eat. This is dinner. That's Josh's. Oh my gosh, it's so good. 10 out of 10. Also, I would say it was yesterday we made cottage cheese pizza crust. Oh my gosh, first of all, it requires no yeast. It was gluten-free, 3 ingredients, 1 bowl, no mess. It was so good and so much protein. and I made it for TikTok. We did a little mukbang on it. The only complaint I have is that I brushed, and right out of the oven I put it on a cutting board, which means the bottom got soggy from the steam. So the only thing I would do next time if I have more time is put it on a cooling rack and allow the bottom to get crispy. Other than that, it was so good. I will put the recipe here. It's not my recipe. I just found it on TikTok. But the next thing I want to try is the Greek yogurt bagels, gluten-free. If anyone's tried it, it's going to be different with gluten-free flour versus regular flour. But I want to try because his bagels are $5 for 2 bagels or something. $9 for 4 bagels, and he eats 2 in one sitting, so they're gone. So I want to try and make the Greek yogurt ones. But we don't have enough Greek yogurt at the moment. We run through Greek yogurt in this house because I use it in my pasta. I feed it to Lavender. I throw Greek yogurt into everything, tuna salad, egg salad, everything. We dip chips in it. So we are running low. Let me give you an update on the meatballs. What a big sucky baby. All right, so Lavender doesn't really take bottles, and I think I've had a total of 3,500 ounces in my freezer, and now I have about 300 to 400. I donated my milk, so I have about 300 to 400 left, and I kept them because I originally wanted to save them for purees or for her baths and things like that. I'm still gonna save probably 100 ounces for baths. They reached out to me called Milkify, where you can freeze dry your breast milk, which I thought was so interesting, and I feel like it's so much smarter because at this point, I just don't think that I'm gonna use the breast milk for anything. She doesn't take bottles. I honestly, when I'm making her purees or I'm making her food, I literally just hand express right into the bowl and mix it in. So I don't think I'm gonna use it, and I don't want it to just sit there in my deep freezer and waste space, and the nutrients is slowly going down. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna ship it off to Milkify and see. So we're gonna package it up. Here's the box. Do not discard this box. Leave the insulated box and the contents as packaged. So in each of these bags, I have 50 ounces. How am I gonna fit all of this in here? I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit all of these. Okay, I'm literally packaging it up right now. I'm just finishing it up. Is that okay? Like, how long will you be? Okay, I'm literally like closing it up and putting, okay.
Yeah, everything's fine. If you want to do this,
I am going to try the Greek yogurt bagels, which I feel like ever since doing the cottage cheese pizza crust, I'm hopeful for these recipes. So I'm obviously doing the gluten-free version for Josh because his bagels are $10 for, sorry the way that I say bagel, by the way, it's Canadian of me. His bagels are $9 for 4, which is crazy. So here we are trying to make the Greek yogurt ones. I did a lot of research. What I did is I basically took a bunch of recipes and made my own. People say with the gluten-free, you should add an egg into the batter to make it more fluffy and not as crumbly, which makes sense. So I added an egg in here. And then they also say to let it sit before popping in the oven to get the moisture to absorb so it's not as dry, which also makes sense. So here I am just mixing the dough. It's 1 cup of Greek yogurt, 1 cup of flour. I did the weight version instead of a cup because I feel like with gluten-free, if you do like a little bit of, if I did like the cup right and I put too much flour in here, it would just be awful. And then 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder and a pinch of salt. The hardest thing I think is going to be rolling this into bagels because of how crumbly it is. I'm definitely going to have to put some flour on. This is gluten-free 1-to-1 flour. Definitely going to have to put some flour here. All right. Oh my gosh, it's so sticky. Ooh. Okay. Gosh, I need some flour on my hands. I don't have one of those things to cut it into 4, so we're just going to use a knife because we're going to use what we have. So I'm gonna try and cut it into 4 equal parts. Then we're gonna make a bagel. I don't know if it's gonna be easier with the gluten-free to like roll in like a tube and then make it into a circle, or if it's easier to flatten it and then poke a hole through it. I don't know, we're gonna try both. I think it's easier if I do this and like poke a hole through it. Like this. Wait, that's actually really good. I feel like I did good. Oh my God, I feel like these are gonna be so doughy and disgusting. Oh God. Okay, that's my bagel. I am not putting anything on this because I don't know if it's even gonna be good. I was having to eat everything but the bagel seasoning, or I would add that, but I don't even have any of that, and I don't wanna go buy it if I don't even know if these are gonna be good. So we're just not gonna do that. This dough is so sticky. Gluten-free dough is actually probably the worst dough to work with. And I'm gonna do what people say and let it rest for a little bit. Oh my God. If these are good, I'm gonna make like a bunch of them. I'm gonna make like these are gonna be very tiny bagels. Cheddar one, because I love them from Costco, and I don't think Josh has ever had them, but I know he would like those because he loves jalapenos. And then I'm gonna make a brown sugar cinnamon one too. Some chocolate chip, blueberry. Oh, this doesn't look good. Redo. All right, so I don't really know how this is gonna work out. Oh my God, gluten-free dough is so awful. I want to eventually make gluten-free sourdough, but oh, that's like a 2-day process. Okay, bagels done. Here's what they're looking like. I don't know if I should put like cheddar cheese on it or not. I think I'm just gonna leave them plain for the first one. I'm gonna do an egg wash. All right, I'm gonna let them sit for like 10 minutes before I put them in. That's what people said to do for the gluten-free ones, so I'm gonna listen. All right, I baked them for about 30 minutes. They are perfectly nice and golden. They actually feel really squishy. They're giving bounce back, which is good. They've been cooling for a little bit. This is what the bottoms look like, nice and golden. I have some cream cheese here that was sitting at room temp for about 30 minutes. I usually get like the tub, but I had this because I made a dessert. I made Oreo balls, and Josh ended up eating the Oreos before I could make Oreo balls. So now I just have a tub of cream cheese. Okay, we're gonna slice in half. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh God, it does not feel good. Oh wait, it looks cute. Josh, come here. I think I needed to let them bake a little bit longer. In my defense though, I was in a rush.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna toast it yet, because, should I?
No, it's fine.
Just try one bite.
Official taste test. Ooh, feels good.
Imagine them toasted, because it's not toasted.
They're good. Wait, they're good. Put some more on there.
Wait.
Slap it on there.
No, if this was toasted, should we toast the other side?
If you want. I don't
To try it?
No, it's okay. This is as good as it is.
You want the other half?
Yeah. Yeah, good job.
Oh my God, they're so good. Here, have the other half. Alright guys, that was it for my vlog. A bunch of random stuff. But if you guys, I'm laying down if you can't tell. If you guys want, I'm thinking of doing like a schedule because Vlogmas wasn't nearly as difficult as I thought. And I like how it held me accountable. So if you guys have any schedule recommendations, I don't know if you guys think I should upload twice, 3 times a week, every day. I don't know. I was thinking 3 times a week, like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday maybe. Let me know what you guys think. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.